And good afternoon. We are super excited for today's podcast on the Chris Cano podcast. We're going to talk with, somebody that I think a lot of people would like to get time with. An individual that is a mentor to thousands in San Antonio, Tejas. And for you entrepreneurs out there, obviously, you guys probably have heard his name, and it is Mr. Craig Owen. But before we get into that, real quick, some housekeeping notes. I did promise Solo that we're going to give away $250 to Ruth's Chris. I mean, we are getting fancy. I think it started off with $25 to El Típico, and it is now $250 to Ruth's Chris. Business is good. Interest rates are at an all-time low. So the phones are ringing, so now we're giving away Ruth's Chris. We're giving away steak dinner. So all you have to do is like, share, comment on today's podcast, preferably share because the information here is great. Don't listen in because you just want the steak. That's not the steak. The steak will be the conversation today. So can we just get right to it? I have with us today Keller Williams Heritage, and along with other business ventures, other Keller Williams offices, Mr. Craig Owen. Craig, will you give us a Cliff Notes version of who you are for the 7 people in San Antonio that don't know you?
Well, first of all, it's an honor to be here. Thank you for the opportunity to be on your podcast.
Thanks, man.
This is, I don't like I've been on an actual podcast. I've been on other styles, but this is really cool. Chris got a great place.
Thanks, man.
The culture here is awesome. Just coming into this room today, I can just see why the folks love this company and what you're doing to change mortgages here in San Antonio and South Texas.
Thanks, man.
That being said, just Cliff Note version. Father of 5, children from as young as 13 to 26. 4 girls, 1 boy. I got engaged last year.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Yes.
We were just celebrated 1 year being engaged, and we just got back from overseas. I went first time to the Middle East and the East area of the world. And as I think you were a little nervous. No, I didn't get the coronavirus, but I did get some. I got some new Corona just to come back from.
Come on, that's good.
So as far as business is concerned, or actually just start with hobbies. I have a really bad game of golf. As a matter of fact, I canceled my golf membership because you got 2 things you have to be very good at. You have to have some time, and some patience. And when you don't have those 2, throwing money at something like that, it's just not. It's not.
It turns into a hobby just to entertain people that you're like, man, I've been meaning to catch up with Bob. I might as well go on the golf course and do it.
And the only thing, I'm not entertaining anyone when I'm playing, so it's just more frustrating.
You're frustrating more people.
Exactly.
Yeah. They say golf is good for business, but if you're just telling your friend to pick up the ball all day, it could be bad for business.
Especially finding your ball.
Yeah, exactly.
So, secondly, just I do enjoy traveling now here. I'm in my 50s. I just hit the 5-0 mark. I think I've come to realize that I really truly believe, and now I have some wisdom to know that I actually truly know less today than I probably knew when I was 30. I just didn't know it at the time.
Yeah.
I hope to come with more grace and more humility today than I did 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And with a growth mindset and to help more people. I think I believe truly that if you can help enough people get what they want in life, nothing different, you will receive what you were given.
Well, you certainly you practice what you preach, because we have the honor of having a lot of your family, your team roll through our building. We do a lot of real estate transactions with Keller Williams, and it's kind of like Craig is this is my perception, and a lot of people probably, this mastermind. I don't know where he's at any given moment of the day. I don't know where Craig Owens is. Is he in Colorado Springs up in a lodge quarterbacking all of these movements? Is he in the day-to-day? Is he going over the shoulders of the 2-week-old real estate agent? What does your day-to-day entail as far as being a leader at KW?
Well, I think it's changing. Recently, I just made a significant change in my life on the business side. I was the CEO of the Heritage office here in San Antonio and released the reins to Jack Hawthorne.
Oh, he's a great guy.
Jack he was corporate counsel for our company for a few years and actually had a stint as a real estate agent as well. So he does come with some experiences from a transactional side. He knows how challenging, how difficult this business really is.
And you only went to jail twice under his reign of if I understand
a few
right.
times. I don't talk about
it.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Well, besides that, with Lisa Munoz as being now the broker of record for the Heritage Office, it is the largest real estate franchise in the Keller Williams system. It's not only the largest, but it does more transactions, more home sales than any other office out of 800 Keller Williams offices across the world.
Wow.
On top of that, we're hoping to break the 10,000 mark this next year for homes. We like the fact that if we can serve 10,000 homeowners a year, that's a pretty cool number.
Man, that is a great number.
Yeah. So besides that, as a CEO, it was over the last 15 plus years with my business partner running the day-to-day operations with the Keller Williams Heritage Office is one of my focal points. It did take a considerable amount of energy and effort and emotional discipline, plus a lot of, I would call it a lot of social intelligence and emotional intelligence. To handle the relationships of over 1,000 independent contractors with about roughly 30 employees. It's no easy feat because I like to start with to tell you that anytime I have to be right, I have to make someone wrong.
Wow.
So
that's heavy.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, no one wants to be wrong, and I hopefully I've empowered the 30 plus employees of the company that are not on 1099s.
Yeah.
Our agents are I like to say they're our stakeholders.
Got it.
And as stakeholders, they're the engine that we operate on that provides it provides to all of us, to many families, to thousands and thousands of homeowners across the city, along with all the other vendors and all the other specialty